Do you want to maximize your success with NCUA? Join Mark Treichel as he shares with you the insider's view on passing your exam with flying colors. The With Flying Colors podcast is sponsored by Credit Union Exam Solutions by Mark Treichel. If you would like to work directly with the Credit Union Exam Solutions team and receive support to optimize your results with NCUA so you save time and money, visit us at marktreichel.com to find out more.
Hey everyone, this is Mark Treichel with another episode of With Flying Colors. Happy New Year. On today's show, we're introducing a new podcast called Credit Union Regulatory Guidance. This new podcast is sponsored by Credit Union Exam Solutions and once again is solely credit union focused. Here are the details. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and over the summer, I began listening to more audiobooks and started thinking about how I could start a credit union educational audiobook style podcast. That's a mouthful, so I'll say it again. A credit union educational audiobook style podcast. That was the beginning of this new show. So in short, the new show is for people who like audiobooks and want to educate themselves on new regulatory guidance issued by the National Credit Union Administration and occasionally the FDIC, the OCC, the FFIEC, and the CFPB. We will focus on new and material agency guidance and also historically important and still active guidance from past years that the National Credit Union Administration cites in examinations or conversations that happen around examinations. So here's the thing. NCUA exam reports frequently cite guidance as support for making a credit union take corrective action via a document of resolution, examiner findings, or even a letter of understanding and agreement. NCUA issued more such requirements in 2023 than they have since the Great Recession and its aftermath. Here on With Flying Colors, we will continue to focus on advice to help you achieve success with the NCUA examination process. This new podcast, the Credit Union Regulatory Guidance Podcast, is a separate source that focuses solely on the guidance that is important to understand as a credit union leader, but does not provide opinion. Those opinions will continue to be here and only here and With Flying Colors. If this sounds interesting to you or maybe to your team, it would be great if you could give it a listen. And if you like it, hit the subscribe button or alert your team that they may want to listen. Lastly, I am not the host of Credit Union Regulatory Guidance, and I'd like to introduce to you the host right now to my audience. Samantha Shares, welcome to With Flying Colors.
Thanks, Mark. I'm glad to be here.
I know you've been busy recently getting episodes ready to go live right out of the gate here in 2024. Can you share with the audience what topics they can expect to hear on your first and following episodes?
Of course, Mark. Our first episode came out today, and it is on a letter to credit unions from 2023 on the importance of contingency funding.
That's a great choice in light of the challenging year 2023 was for liquidity at credit unions. Can you share what else listeners can expect to hear this month, Samantha?
Absolutely, Mark. We are planning to issue 2 episodes every week during January, including any new guidance issued by NCUA. For example, the agency typically issues its examination priority letter to credit unions in the middle of January. We plan to get that out immediately once they publish it. We have also already recorded the following topics: FDIC's guidance on managing commercial real estate concentrations in a challenging environment, NCUA's concentration risk letter, NCUA's evaluating third-party relationships letter, just to name a few.
Samantha, that sounds like a great list to start with. Thanks for being on the show today.
Mark, thanks for having me on with Flying Colors. I am excited to be here and excited to be providing this audiobook format to the world of credit union guidance.
It's been my pleasure, Samantha. Listeners, I want to thank you for listening. We have some great episodes coming up here on With Flying Colors, and I encourage you to subscribe to Samantha's new show, Credit Union Regulatory Guidance. One more thing. This is Mark Treichel, and the new show's host is Samantha Shares. But Samantha is an artificial intelligence voice. She shares NCUA guidance and gets her last name from that, and of course also from the historically important concept of credit union shares. That's a wrap on this episode. I want to wish you a happy new year, and I'm looking forward to helping more credit unions in 2024. This is Mark Treichel signing off with Flying Colors.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of With Flying Colors. Subscribe on your favorite podcast app to hear future episodes where subject matter experts of all varieties will provide tips on how to achieve success with NCUA. If you would like to learn more about how we assist credit unions, check out our services at marktreichel.com.